Welcome back to Gauge Operations. I am Gady, and we are here starting at Beverly Road. We are about to take this 2 train to Lincoln Center so we can see the new shuttle that they added to this game, NYC Subway Automated. And we're going to see the new R262S, and we're going to see. Alright, let's do some time lapse. Alright, now we just arrived at Lincoln Center. Now, we are going to look at the new shuttle. But before that, we are going to watch this train leave the station. And the one train is going to leave too. We're going to watch that too before we go look at the shuttle. Okay. Bye, too! Bye, one. Alright, now we've done that, we are going to go up to the shuttle, and I hope we find the R262S instead of the R62. Wow, look at that music band, that's really cool. Alright, let's go up now. Alright, since there's no shuttle, let's do some time lapse of looking for the shuttle. Alright, now we have our train. Dang, this train looks nice. This is a pretty nice train. And this line, in fact, has 3 stations instead of 2, like the 42nd Street shuttle that we all know in NYC. So, this line has 3 stations: Lincoln Center, Court Square, and Grand Central. Alright, now let's do some time lapse until we get to Grand Central.
Is available to the G train. As you exit, please be careful of the gap between the platform and the train.
This is a Grand Central bound shuttle train. The next and last stop is Grand Central. Transfers available to the 7 train.
As you exit, be careful of the gap, platform, and the train.
Here we are, Grand Central. Now let's go up the escalator because we are going to be doubling back and we're going to go back to Beverly. But man, it looks so nice. And actually, we're going to take the Express Grand Central shuttle, not the local one. So you can fly through. But, alright.
The next stop is Court Square.
Bye. Great, our S is right here. We are going to take it to Lincoln Center because obviously it's only one stop. Alright, let's do some time lapse now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train.
is a Lincoln Center-bound shuttle train. The next and last stop is Lincoln Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Lincoln Center. Transfers available to 1 and 2.
As you exit, please be careful of the gap between the platform and the train.
Please stay aside and let the customers off the train first.
Alright, we have arrived at Lincoln Center. Now we're going to take the 1 or the 2 train to Beverly Road, and we're going to do some exploring outside of Beverly. Alright, we are just here looking. Now we're going to go down to the 2 train.
Please stand away from the platform edge.
Trying to get my thumbnail shot in. I'm trying to get my good thumbnail shot of the shuttle. Okay. Got that thumbnail shot in. Took a few of them just in case. Okay.
This is a Manhattan-bound through train.
Alright, now we are walking back.
Stop is Rose Street.
Look, that drumming band that we saw earlier. Now we're gonna double back to Beverly Road. We are going to take the 1 train. This is the 2 train. I was at the wrong side, so I went back. That's the Rose Street bound. We are going to the Rector Street bound. I don't know why they say this is a Manhattan bound 2 train. They should change it to this is a Chambers bound 2 train, or this is a Rector bound 2 train. That makes no sense. Anyways, here's our 1. And I've actually skipped the 1 because I was like wanting to get the R262A one, but the next one was actually an R62, so I just chose that. Now let's get this 1 out of here.
Financial district. Stand clear of the
Alright, now at this point, I am just looking around Lincoln Center, going back to the shuttles. I wanted to see the R62 shuttle. It looks pretty decent, you know, just like a regular old shuttle that we see in Grand Central Times Square. Alright, now I'm going back to try to see if I could get the R262A1, but I couldn't find it. So we just stuck with the R62, which is coming right now. Alright, let's do some time lapse to Beverly.
local 1 train to Rector Street. The next stop is Financial District.
All the ladies hold up, pumping the ride, it's a brand new motor. They on a fly, live la vida loca. Nobody find it's a Coca-Cola. Hold on. No one no sleep and I swear to total. Throwing it back when I press rewind. Losing her mind when she see that motion. Yeah, straight to the back and rocks in the morning. Star boy on a floating boring. Feel like Brazil had a man them ballin'. Shoot my shot, I'm scoring. No one does it better. Boy, he curving, how she swerving like a traffic.
Stand clear.
Alright, now we have made it out of Beverly Road. Now we are going to go out. First off, we're going to go take a look at this R262, the one that I wanted to look at earlier, that just left. A Rose Street bound. Alright, now we said goodbye to that. Now we are going to go down these steps. we're gonna go through this emergency exit door. I just looked at it and I'm like, you know what, can I go through? And I went through. And I went back just to see if it would physically set an alarm, which it didn't. It didn't. It just opens and closes. They should put an alarm there. I don't know. Alright, now we're gonna go down these steps and take a look at Beverly Road. Beverly Park, actually. Not Beverly Road. Beverly Park. This basketball hoop. This basketball court.
This is a Manhattan-bound 2 train.
And then I'm looking at the buses area. They should add buses to the game. Automated buses, C77 and A1. It's cool. Alright, now we are going to the basketball court. Now, after we say goodbye to that 2 train that's up there. And I actually do make some shots. I lost some shots and I made some shots. So let's see. Pick up the basketball. And I tried to make it at the all the way like in the middle of the court. But then I go closer and I get a slam dunk. And then I did another slam dunk. I made another slam dunk. But guys, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Well, a good Monday, because this video is going out on Monday. And please subscribe to Gator J Plays, my second YouTube channel. My first video is going to go out 1/1/2026. So I hope you guys are staying tuned to that. But you guys can't see it. I already made the video. Alright, and now the video ends. Bye, everybody.